Karibu sana mgeni wetu.
Thank you, GM girl. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Eunice Munene, and I am a life coach.
Yes.
And I'm a founder of Purpose Path Coaching. I help women, or I work with women and young people so that they can be able to discover their purpose, to know the reason why God created them, so that they can be able to unleash their potential, that is, be able to use what potential that the Lord has put in them by making impact in the world, and therefore living a fulfilled life and a peaceful life, and a life that is that has a meaning.
That has a meaning.
Yes.
Wow. And hey, you have just done a great intro. You've just said you are a life coach. Your name is Eunice Munene, and also you talk mostly to women more about purpose and purpose in their life and how to discover their purpose.
My journey to discovering my purpose.
Yeah.
I can say that I'm a self-driven lady, and from high school I scored very well, an A-. Bearing in mind also I was in a day school. I went to university and I pursued pharmaceutical science. I graduated and I came back to the world to look for a job. I got a job in pharmaceutical company, and for that time it was a success. You can say it was a success, but with time, as time continued, I started feeling, even as I worked, that like this is not what I expected. It is not fulfilling. My heart is not feeling fulfilled. I'm not feeling like I have a meaning. I'm not feeling like I have a self-identity, because that is not what I expected after schooling, let's say, after doing well and being so committed to studies. So I started exploring, and I started doing some businesses.
Yeah.
I've done some businesses, like I've sold shoes, I've sold bags, I've sold the panties, I've sold even rice. I've even opened a chemist, having a background of
pharmaceutical medicine.
And finally the last one that I had, I even went ahead to have to be a fishmonger. Actually, I sold fish. And all this, well, they taught me that I'm a hardworking girl, lady, a resilient, because I could make profit all in all. But all this did not give me the fulfillment that I expected. And so that's when I now said enough is enough. And I went ahead to a prayer closet, and I asked the Lord, I want to know the reason why you created me.
No.
Yes.
So you got A- in high school.
Yes.
Then ukatoka hapo ukaenda university, you did pharmaceutical, a course in pharmacy, right?
Yes.
All along, did you want to become a pharmacist? Ama tu ni course you tu uliona hii inaendana na grade, wacha tu nichague hii niende nifanye campus?
Okay. Thank you so much for that question. Actually, it is connected to why I'm doing coaching, and I'm also doing a coaching in career coaching, one of my specialization in career coaching. This is because when I got an A-, I think at that time one is usually so naive even to understand what I'm going to do at the university. Because I remember somebody asking me, what are you going to do in the university? And I told this person, I'm going to do a course related to medicine. So I was not specific. Am I going to do nursing? Am I going to do medicine and surgery? Am I going to do pharmacy itself? But because probably by that time my points could not qualify me, and I come from a humble background whereby my parents could not take me to a private or to take me directly to sponsor me to study as a self-sponsored. So I had to go through help, as you know, so that now the only course I could now be able to pursue is pharmaceutical science. Yeah.
So ukachagua tu hiyo because that was the one.
Yeah, that was all what I could be able to pursue. And with my little knowledge that time, I knew still I'm pursuing something about related to medicine, but something which has no probably identity.
So
yes.
so tu ni ile tu ulipata tu kaenda tu nayo. It's not something like you are when you tulikuwa tunaulizwa swali, what do you want to become in life? What do you want to be? Tunasema doctor, ekenda kidogo nataka kukuwa lawyer. So wewe ni ile hii grade ndo nimepata inaendana na hii na najua nataka kufanya kitu tu kwa medicine.
Yeah, so na hii ndio nimechaguliwa, so naenda kufanya hiyo.
So tuende kakiendanga.
Yes.
But when now you graduated and now you have been employed in pharmaceutical a company, you did not feel that fulfillment.
Because at that time you want money, you take the job which is available.
The job.
But as you continue working, you find that there is no fulfillment. This is not what I expected.
So all along after a pharmaceutical company, then you have started doing some businesses. You are selling panties. Yes. You are doing fishmongering. You are looking for fulfillment, something that can fulfill you.
I think that time I had not that knowledge about purpose. That God created everyone with a purpose, and so that time I was still looking for money. It is now more money to meet my bills, to meet everything that I need. But then when now I came to say enough is enough, that is when the Lord started teaching me about purpose. And the word which came to me that time, it is in the word in the book of it is Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 19 verse 21. The Bible says,
yes. It says, yeah. Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails.
Excellent. It is only God's purpose which prevails. That you may have so many plans. I'll sell this. I get money. I'll sell this. I'll do this. So many plans in life. But if it is not in God's plan, I'm telling you, you'll just hustle and be worn out and get tired and get burnout because it is not in the plan of God.
It is not in the plan of God.
Yes.
So our purpose is usually in the plan of God.
Yes, our purpose is fully connected to God. God, as the author of our life, has desired that we come here on earth for a particular purpose. Yes.
And that aligns with what I saw in this particular book, the book of the man of God, Bishop Ate Kariuki, Fulfilling Your Vision. There's someone he had written that it is God who can help you to discover your purpose. So if it is God who can help us to discover this purpose that all of us will want to know why we are here, this purpose that you are talking about, what is it? This purpose, the word purpose, what are we talking about in short?
Excellent. Now, the word purpose is generally in a layman's language. It is the reason why I'm here. Why are you here? If you can be asked, why are you here on earth? What you will answer is the purpose. What gives you fulfillment? That which you do and gives you fulfillment, it's purpose. The reason why you are created, it's the purpose.
The reason why I was created. So if I can be able to answer that question, or if I can be able to know now the answer to that question, it means now that is the purpose. That's the reason why I exist.
That is the reason why you exist.
And is this purpose the same as career, or my talent, or my passion?
Good. Now, whatever you've just mentioned, like passion, career, talent, those are some of the indicators of your purpose. You can get your purpose through knowing what is my passion. You can get your purpose through knowing what is my gift. You can know your purpose through fulfilling your you said talent also, through talent.
So those are just indicators of my purpose.
Yes.
They just indicate why I exist here.
Yes.
And can someone have more than one purpose in life? Like nisikuwe tu kama vile tunakuwa na business. Kuna mtu anauza kona duka la viatu na la nguo, ako pia na ya mafuta. Can one person or a person have one purpose? One purpose in life, or more than can somebody have more than one purpose in life?
Now, all that like having different businesses, they will help them to fulfill that one purpose which God intended them to fulfill. For example, you may be having businesses, and speaking in a godly perspective, that God wanted you to be a financier in the kingdom. So you see now, these businesses are going to help you to fulfill the purposes of God. This person may not be a man of God or a person who goes to the pulpit, but this person, through his businesses, is able to finance the work of the work of God. So that is also part of the purpose. Yes.
And when you were telling us your story of how you transitioned from being a pharmacist to a business person, and now who you are right now, you said you had to sit down and talk to God.
Yes.
So generally, for me to be able to discover my purpose, I have to go back on the knees to the source who created me, the God who created me.
Now, that's a very good question. As we said, you spoke about passion,
career,
talent, and I told you that those are indicators of purpose. Now, it's not everyone who goes to the prayer closet to ask God, what is my purpose? But in the process, as you continue living, you can discover a talent. You can discover a gift that you have. You can discover an ability. You can discover a passion, or even gifting that God has given you. So now when you discover, because it starts with discovery, and you start working on these gifts, that is you develop these gifts, you refine them, then now you can be able to deploy these gifts to the world, because there is no way you know that I love being a journalist, and then you don't go ahead and study and furnish what that gift is, and you expect that you're going to work in a studio or in a radio station or in a TV station. So you see, you have to discover first, you refine, you develop, and then now you deploy into the world, into the market. And something else which can be an indicator of a purpose, it's your pain.
My pain.
Yes, somebody may go through a pain, and out of healing from out of this pain, now you can be able to teach many about how you can come out of this pain. Yes. For example, somebody who has gone through a marital conflict.
Yeah, sure.
Somebody who has gone through a divorce, out of healing of this person, this person can be able to enlighten many women and how to safeguard their marriage, and how also to heal from that kind of a trauma. So that is also one of the things that can help you to know your purpose.
Pain can also help me to know my purpose.
Pain can help you to enter, actually, to discover your purpose.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. And now what happens if I don't discover my purpose? I'm not living a life with purpose. What happens when I'm not living a purposeful life?
Well, let me answer this one to a personal perspective. What I have realized and understood is that when you're not living in your purpose, there is a lot of uncertainties, there is a lot of unfulfillment, there is a lot of fear, instead of living in a place of faith, you're living in a place of fear. There is a lot of anxiety in trying to make things work. But they are not working because you're not aligned to where you are supposed to be. Can I give an illustration?
Sure.
For example, let's take an illustration of a fish. Fish can do very well in the water, can swim very well. Take this same fish to the ground. Yes?
Zero.
It is not going to work. It is not going to perform. It is not going to be excellent in swimming because you've removed it from where it can do its swimming best. So the same case with people, because God created you for a purpose. Outside your purpose, there is a lot of struggling. That's what I've realized. But when you're in your purpose, you find that there is flow. There's
something you have said about purpose, that it starts with discovering, refining, developing, and deploying it into the market. So ikanikumbusha, the story of Joseph in the Bible, how he was able to to see that dream. God showed him the dream, brothers zake babake wakimwinamia, and then he has been taken now as a slave into the Potiphar's house, and he's seeing how Potiphar as a leader is leading the people in Egypt, how he's conducting himself, and then amepelekwa prison, amekuwa leader tena. So all along, God was helping him to refine, to develop those character that he required to be the second in command in Egypt. And that is so profound. I want to ask you this. How do, first of all, I know that I'm living a life of purpose than just trying to be perfect?
Wow. Powerful. Now, you understand that you're living in a place of purpose when you wake up in the morning, you are happy about going to do what you love. It means that you're fulfilling your purpose. Something else can show that you're fulfilling your purpose is when you're not paid for that very thing that you're doing. Are you still okay? I mean, that can also, and you're happy about it. Like, I don't need to be paid. I can do this without even being paid. I don't even need to negotiate money. It's not all about money. I still can do it. This is purpose. But when we come to the place of perfection, let me say also that in purpose, there is peace. You find that there is peace. There is grace. You find that things are flowing because you are in your place. You find that you're not working to compete. You're yourself. You're not doing it as a competition. When we come to the place of perfection, I think it is opposite. You find that there is competition. You want to outdo people. You want to show yourself that you want to please people. You are a person pleaser. Also, in perfection, you're working 8 out of fear. If I don't do this, my boss is going to feel what will my boss think of me? What? But you can do purpose without being supervised. But when it comes to perfection, you sugarcoat. You want it to look like your boss wants. You feel you please people. You want to please people rather than now pleasing God. That's why you can do a false report just to please someone. That is the place of perfection. You can even cheat for you to be perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So when I'm finding myself nafanya vitu so that boss wangu afurahie, anipende, maybe hata anipe promotion, or even nimeitisha report na sugarcoat na eka tu vitu pale so that nionekane I'm the best. That is what perfection is all about. Like, I want to be the very best. Tu nionekane. It's not that I'm doing it to fulfill my purpose or to do the thing that I'm called for. Ni science gani zinaonyesha nanga huyu mtu, instead of chasing the purpose now ameshakuwa trapped in the perfectionism cycle.
Well, now in the world of perfectionism, there is unfulfillment, as we said. There is anxiety. You're always anxious. There is also a place of competition. That world whereby you're not that fulfilling that which God wanted you to do, this is all where it is. Then you can find that also there is a place, it is a place of you find yourself with jealous. You may find yourself jealous of other people because probably they may be doing better than you are doing. In a place of purpose, you are the best because you are pursuing your line. You don't need to compete with anyone. So you don't need to be jealous of somebody else because this one is going his own path. Everybody has his own path, his own star to shine. So that's what I can say that perfection is all about. Yes.
And why is it dangerous now? Now I'm waiting. Okay, I've already discovered maybe my purpose, but now I'm waiting for things to be perfect so that nianze. Nongoja, I've been called now to be a musician. Now instead of starting right now, I've already discovered now I've been called to be a gospel musician, a gospel minister. But now I'm waiting until ile siku sasa mimi nitakuwa nafanya my live recording. All right? Why is it dangerous for me to wait for the perfect time? Because watu wengi huku nje wanasema I'm waiting for they have already discovered their purpose, but I'm waiting for the perfect time. Ile siku nitaanza, ile siku nitaenda kwa film bigi. I don't want to start with my phone nikitembea hapa nachukuliwa video. So why is it dangerous for me to wait until then?
Now, that's where coaching comes in. In coaching, we meet such people. They already know, but they are not executing. Execution. You know, yes, I know, but what are results? Where are the results? Where have you executed? Fear. People are not able to overcome fear. But now, when I bring about coaching, a coach will now meet such a person who already feels that I'm supposed to be a musician and to be the best, and now this person actually is avoiding the process because there is the process.
The process.
There is the process. There is the process of reaching there. There is a process of becoming a master. Yes. If you can allow me to give you 4 zones in life.
Sure.
The first zone is comfort zone.
Comfort.
In comfort zone, you find that you're comfortable with what you're doing. You're comfortable in paying bills. You're comfortable in knowing that I'm a singer. I'm waiting for the perfect time. I'm comfortable. I can eat, drink. I can wear. I can sleep. I have somewhere to sleep. I can pay house rent. But then it becomes a place whereby you become uncomfortable and you say enough is enough. I cannot allow this. This is too little. It is such a less thing to stay in. Now you start entering into the place of fear. The place of fear is whereby you ask yourself questions. Oh my God, what are these people going to see me? How will I be able to maneuver it? How will the place of fear. Will they buy my product? Will they accept me? Wataniona aje?
Nikianza hivi watanibeba aje?
Na hata uanze ama usianze, people will always talk. So you need to start the place of fear. When you conquer the place of fear, you enter in a place of growth. Growth now is a process. The place of growth, whereby you're growing a day by day. Growth, just like you find a cabbage. A cabbage, when you plant that seedling, you never go there every day looking whether it has matured. You finally find that a farmer goes and touches it and finds that it's mature. So the growth process is like that. Every day there is a growth process. Even if you're not seeing, as long as you're working out yourself, you're growing. And finally, after you grow, now you get to the place of flow, where things now flow. Now people can look for you. You can attract things because you've already overcome all the comfort zone, the fear zone. You've grown, you've gone through the growth zone, and now you're flowing. You can attract people to get your product, to get your services. Yes, that is the process.
That is the process. Those are the four zones now.
The 4 steps, or the 4 zones in life.
The 4 zones in life: comfort, fear, growth, and then flow.
Yes.
So many of us now, young people, tunataka kutoka kwa comfort tuende kwa flow, where everything inakuja tu, inamwagika, kinaenda tu, yani inajipeleka tu.
Yes.
Okay, so everybody in life who is discovering the purpose, or who is on the purpose zone, him or herself, lazima apitie hizi zones in life.
You must go through those zones. Even when you ask people who are already there, who are already making it in life, they will tell you that there is a place they were in fear. There is a time they were in comfort zone. There is a time they were in fear, but they conquered fear. Now to those other zones.
Now, because I've spoken about the growth zone, mindset shift that am I supposed to do so that I focus on growth, than sasa kuwe sasa perfectionist, nataka kila kitu kikuwe sasa perfect.
Now, when it comes to purpose, as you've now mentioned about mindset, it's about, now coaching comes to transform your mind. It is all about working on your mind. In your mind, probably when you're young, somebody instilled fear in you, and this fear, you've grown with it. There are those limiting beliefs we feel that they are in our minds. I cannot make this. I cannot be able to make it. But you need to overcome this mindset of being limited. So the mind of stagnation, the mind of self-sabotage, whereby you're sabotaging yourself. This one is for these people. So when you start transforming your mind and you renew, actually in the Bible, in the book of Romans, chapter 12, the Bible says that be ye transformed by the renewal of the word of God. It is the word of God which is able to renew your mind. Yeah.
Oh, wow. And his purpose always revolved around helping other people or doing something great.
Purpose, when you discover your purpose, it is not your own. Purpose is for other people. You discover your purpose so that you can be able to serve other people.
Can you tell us, how can parents, most especially as a parent, nurture our children or encourage our children about purpose over perfectionism? And teachers, by the way, in schools, by the way.
Yeah, very well. I'm happy for the CBC because this CBC is looking at what is the child best in, meaning that when these children are grown and they are able now to go into their career, it is something that they love, so it will be fulfilling, and with it they are going to serve God as they fulfill their purpose. In our schools, we as coaches or even mentors, we can be able to go to schools and talk to young people so that they can be able to choose careers which align to their purpose. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Also, what are some of the daily habits that I'm now supposed to do so that I focus on my purpose? Yes, I've discovered my purpose. I know this is my purpose. Maybe I'm trying to work on it. I'm doing it currently. What now are the daily habits ambazo nastahili sasa kuwa nafanya, ama the mindset that I'm supposed to have every day so that I stay focused? Unajua kuna vile tunakuwa distracted with a lot of things. Maybe this is what is trending na mimi nataka kuingilia pale na jifeel naeza. But now what helps me to stay focused? Which are these habits?
What makes you now to remain focused is that purpose. It's the vision of the purpose. The vision of the purpose keeps you aligned and you see the final picture of who you are becoming as you pursue your purpose. So once you see the vision, your vision will keep you motivated. It will align you. It will not let you even relax. You will be focused to this vision of yours that you cannot be able to look on any other side, or to go to anything that you're trading or that is trading, because you know I have a vision.
Oh, that is amazing. Now kuna swali hapa anasema, hello, ni Sharon kutoka Embu, nauliza natamani kujua wito wangu. Sasa naweza jua aje wito wangu?
Wow, that's a good question, Sharon. First and foremost, what I tell people is that for you also to discover your purpose, the first discovery is discovering God. Does she know God? Is Sharon born again? Because getting born again is one of, or knowing Lord, discovering God, understanding God, knowing Him at a personal level is also an advantage. Actually, it's the core thing, because you understand there are people in the world who are very famous, but these people are not fulfilled. They have no peace. So in a godly perspective, when you want to know the purpose, the first discovery is discovering God. Once you discover God, then you discover yourself and your abilities and your giftings. And now He directs you on how now you can be able to fulfill your purpose. And also, for you to discover God, you ought to go back to the Word, the Bible.
The Bible
the
itself.
Word. Yes, it has a volume of what is said about you.
Yes. So hakuna kwenda shortcut. Hii mambo ya shortcut tuachane nayo. We go back to our very own maker. Now, because I can see time umetupa kisogo kiasi, how can now our listeners, anybody who is listening, can now connect with you for more help and of course for more coaching? Where can we find you on social media? Where are you located? Also your phone numbers?
Yeah, thank you. I'm in Meru, located in Meru. So physically you can get me in Meru. You can get me in Facebook as Eunice Wawira, and also in TikTok, kidogo Eunice Wawira still. Also you can get me through my phone call. My number is 0721 59 1511. Yeah, 0721 591511.
Wow. What is your final advice to somebody who is feeling like it is too late for me to discover this purpose, for me to follow my purpose? What is your final advice to such a person?
It is never late to discover your purpose. You can discover your purpose anytime, and God is able to make you to be able to fulfill your purpose. Don't be part of the one who is allowing the cemetery to be the most very rich place, the wealthiest place in the world, because in the grave there is many people who have gone in the grave with their visions, with their books unwritten, with their buildings not built, with the also businesses, with invention. So don't be one of them. Discover your purpose, and then now you shall be able even to leave a legacy here on earth.
You want to be guided on this purpose journey, you can reach to her. Ameshatuambia namba yake. You can find her on her social media handles, that is Eunice Wawira on Facebook, TikTok, na pia her number. You can reach to her, you can call her even in your school to come and also coach students pale vizuri about purpose and not perfectionism. Remember, she is a life coach, a transformational coach, a career coach, so you can reach to her. Na pia Sharon, I hope umejibiwa vizuri. Amesema go to the closet, to your manufacturer who is God, because God is the only one who can help you to discover your purpose, and as well read his word, have fellowship with him, and he will help you to discover your purpose. Asante sana for coming, Madam Eunice.
Thank you, GM girl.